You guys wanted to see it, and we are providing. Today, we are playing Super Mega Baseball 2 here on this channel, and we are making teams after subscribers, and we will be doing this again in the future. And if you want to see your team or your name or something, just hit that subscribe button, hit that comment button. Shoot, not hit the comment button, hit the like button, and comment down below it. It is all free. But today, we have 5 people that have put on here what they wanted to, and I added 2 people's teams without their knowledge, so don't get upset with me. But the first person that liked the button on our Discord, which, by the way, links in the description, is Zappy Zebra. Now, I kind of was trying to base this off of sort of what his logo kind of looks like on YouTube. I know he's done a couple of changes here, and I went to look after this was over, and it doesn't look anything like this, but obviously these are not going to be exact replicas or exact copies. But Zappy Zebra, obviously, we want to give him a lightning bolt. He also has that home plate on there because I assume Zebra's pretty quick. You know, maybe they'll get home a lot this season. We're going to do Zap, put that on his logo there on the right. But then I think I switch it out, actually. Oh, I'm actually putting it on the helmet or the hat here. There's a lot of customization in this game. This game is currently on sale, not promoting it at all. I did get all the DLCs for actually a pretty decent price. I played one test game before this, and obviously I have played the first game of the season. We'll be talking about that a little bit later on, but it is a really good game. That's all I could say. And now we're doing the customization for Zappy Zebra's uniform here. Obviously, we do not go through this for the rest of the teams here because it did take up a lot of time to do, and we're just going to go straight on from the logos to there, and we're going to go on to our second team right about no. Look at that logo. Looking really awesome. All right. See who can guess this. Who are we doing next? It's purple. They're in the chat. They have 2 of the same names. Anybody, any guesses? Well, we are doing Moshe, as you can clearly see there. Moshe. I had to look it up, how it's spelled. I had to look up how that team is doing. And here we go. We're just going to start making his logo here. Now, I didn't really know what Moshe is, obviously. I was thinking about doing some money. I was thinking about doing, something British, like a big crown or something. Couldn't find the crown in this original thing. So I just went with the British Air Force here. If you don't know who runs Moshe, that's Meep Meep. And we're going to go with that purple design here. I'm only going with purple because his YouTube logo is that purple MM. And it's really nice, just doing that very basic, he's trying to be very controlling, obviously. Planes all in the sky, they seem very controlling up there. And I was watching a flight simulator on YouTube today, and Liam commented saying all planes must come to the ground at some point. And that's a fact. Moshe, we're going to be taking you on pretty hard this season. And there is his lineup. Now, with our second team coming, or our third team here, is I typed in Cripsa, one of our super duper OG people, but I didn't decide to do that. I know a little bit about Cripsa. He is apparently a mechanic in his home state, and he obviously does a lot of work, so I'm just trying to find a logo that looks really close to something like that, and I find an engine. So we're going to rechange this name to the engines, obviously give him that cool sunglasses for the memes, you guys know. You put that on Reddit or whatever. I was gonna put the city background back there, but didn't decide to do that. We decided to give him a wrench. Probably should have left those sunglasses down there. They had some really evil looking eyes. Changing it up, putting on his thing here. Obviously, we're gonna have to change the team name to the Engines. The Engines. I changed the spelling a couple different times here, just so it kind of makes sense. And, I was kind of getting used to this. I never looked up any customization tutorial or anything, but this looks very similar to Call of Duty. I know I roast Call of Duty sometimes here on this channel, but it's really good, like one of those classic, what's it? Not COD. Well, it is COD, but I mean, what's the game called? Black Ops, yes. And now here, we got the animates, the Brady Badley animates. So Brady and everyone that's watching this, okay, I couldn't find a lion for some reason. Couldn't find a lion. There is a lion. We do add the lion in at the end, so just hold on. Everyone hold on. But we are doing the animates for Brady Badley Animates. If you've ever seen his YouTube channel, it does some really good animation videos. He just released a video not too long ago on YouTube, and it was about Las Vegas. So we're just trying to find himself a really good font here. I kind of like blending it. I kind of like blending it into the words there, kind of like how teams do that in real life. So I was trying to do that here, doing some customization for the jerseys, just putting the BBA, Brady Badley Animates, and then doing a little bit of scaling for the helmets and the hats because obviously they need to be nice and bold. And we're picking a place for him. He's going to be playing at Swagger Central. And here we go. This should be me changing his thing. Look at that. Yeah, I see that lion there. And I was like, oh, wait, there actually is a lion. And I'm like, where is this lion at? Found it, thankfully. And we put that beautiful, beautiful lion on there because obviously his channel mascot is a lion, so we gotta put that in there if no one knew. Some people don't have channel mascots, so we kind of just come up with my own thing, just kind of put my own vibe, my own little touch of creatism in it because it really helps, man. It really does help trying to get that thing out there. But these, I really love this game, especially with the logos. Whenever I finish a logo, it looks really, really nice. Now, this is our fourth team. If I'm correct, this is called the Finances. Can anybody guess who this is going to be? Come on. Somebody knows who this is going to be. We're looking around here, trying to find ourselves a logo of something. Now, there is no wolf in here. Sadly, but this fox looks really, really close to a wolf. So we do decide to use that. If people that don't know who we are making right here, we are doing Zach Daily Games. His other channel is called Wolves and Finance. Go check it out for some cool videos there. It automatically had the money in there. I just picked it and I was like, we are going with this. Just because it looks really awesome. Like, I mean, Wolves and Finance got that cash, running it in here. And we're just putting finances just straight on the jersey, and we're doing the changing. We do a little bit of changing colors. He's going to play at Red Rock Baseball Stadium just because obviously Zach lives in New Mexico. Well, did at least. He hasn't told us where he lives, so sorry, you're going to keep playing baseball in New Mexico. You got to go back. Obviously here, we got the Bear Browns. Just kidding, the Dr. Browns, or the Doctors is technically what the team's called. Sorry, Dr. Brown. I just found the brown color. Obviously, hope your favorite color is brown. That's sometimes that's the issue. I'm sorry, big fella, but obviously we are going with the Doctors here. So this is probably the one that I spent probably the most customization on, other than Zappy Zebras, because I mean, there was a lot of potential to do here. There's a lot of potential to do in all of them. But I really felt like the Doctors one was something we could have done really nice. Kind of felt like my old Call of Duty days. At this point, I was probably editing these for about an hour. And we are doing a stethoscope for people that do not know. One of those things those doctors wear around their ears. And they check your heartbeat and your pulse and all that sort of stuff. And obviously, for most people that look at these things, they kind of just see like, oh, there's just a couple arrows, some cool faces, like that's it. But no, this is a really, really detailed logo and, emblem designer. I mean, that's what they call it in Call of Duty. And, if you really spend some time editing these, you can really make something really nice. And I hope you guys do all enjoy this, the people that did, participate. Obviously, there will be more times with these if you guys want to see more of this series here. But, I mean, obviously, this one we didn't have to change up too much. It was called the BBs for Browns Bears, and we're just changing these to Dr. B, because obviously Dr. Brown. I was going to keep it the Browns, but there is a real, I'm trying to stay away from real team names here because, it'll be cross-referenced too much. So that's why we didn't just call them the Browns, because obviously there is a real Browns team, and Dr. Brown wouldn't want to be associated with losers. Oof, shot fired. All right, and we are going here. We are making our second team here, another kind of prefab that kind of looked really nice. Didn't want to change it up. I was going to use the antelope head for AJ, but I didn't want to get any bad luck here in IRL, so we do use the sun here, one of these burst suns. Just change it out to blind the blind sheeps for AJ, if you didn't guess that at this point. Just do the basic sheep font here on the jersey, and it looks really nice. Change his colors out from being that red and gray to that black and red and gray. Not as not as much red. I don't really like the red on there. And here is, I think, our last logo in our lineup. Is it? I don't even know. I didn't even look at like the before this. Like usually I would just take a look before this. But obviously you could see me here struggling a little bit. Trying to find a good logo. I did really want to use the mermaids for this team here, but obviously didn't do that. It's called the Highlands, obviously, for Fred. Now, for people that know me in real life, they do see that I like Green Bay. I like Green Bay Packers pretty much, that football team. Really liked them the entirety of my life. I hate the Bears. But kind of going for that Green Bay G vibe there. And we're making the F very elongated just from there. And I just thought of this beautifulness here. This beautiful city in the middle as the logo for Chicago. We were trying to use that on the other logo, but here it looks so nice. It looks like it looks really, really good. I think that's probably the best logo that came out on here. Obviously, it took the most amount of time. We copied and pasted those, put those on the logos for the helmets or the hats. And then down here, we are putting these on the jerseys, these little Fs with the cities. Going in here, doing a little bit of customization with my character. The home jerseys, I do want them to be more white and light blue than what they had originally, because it just didn't match for some reason. I could have done this with all the teams, but most of the time, I'm playing with my team 100% of the time, and some of you guys, I'm going to play like a couple times during the season, maybe twice or I don't know how many times actually. But of course, we got to make our players characters, and there is men and women in this team, and you guys of course know I am definitely like making women character more than men, just gonna say. And we are making Babe Scottish. That was her default name on her last name. This is technically the second time I did this, because the first time I did this, it did get deleted because I forgot to press save. So that's entirely my fault. We're going through here. We're giving her blonde hair, giving those Ray-Bans, making her glove normal. Some of these gloves on here were not pretty realistic to the color. Not saying that they're not realistic, but usually you don't see gloves that are like bright bright colors. Usually sent here a lot of time doing her batting stance, doing her pitching stance. I gave her a high pitching velocity here and gave her a normal windup to what I do in real life. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer here. I thought picking the best pitcher in the lineup would let you guys play, but that doesn't mean you're always going to play, because obviously in baseball there's a bunch of changing here. The first guy was Brady. This guy is Cripsa here, changing them to your names. So your pitchers may or may not play when I play against you. Hopefully they do, but they are technically still your teams. So if you guys like them, or if you don't, you might not see them if you don't like them that much, just because I can't make any control. That was last one was Moshe. This one's Zappy Zebra. Zappy Zebra right there. Just giving him that thing. The next person we go to is Dr. Brown, giving him his cool little dude. Obviously, Dr. Brown there, make him skinny because he's healthy, and we're going to make him as egotistical. I don't think that's how doctors really are. AJ didn't know another name for him, so I put A and J for his entire name. First name is A, last name is J. I know he has that goatee vibe sort of going with that beard. The beard doesn't show up too well on smaller devices, but it's more of like that scruffy thing. Obviously, Zach Daily Games, he just had his birthday, matched his age to his jersey. I hope I picked the right one. Couldn't find any head that looked like Zach. Obviously, we all know what Zach looks like because he always has his face cam on. So I just came in here, threw some, I threw some very nice glasses on Zach. Always dresses very stylish, and I assume he would do the same in baseball. And here are our teams: the Zebras, Moshe, Engines, Animates, Finances, Doctors, Sheeps, and the Highlands. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video here today. If you want to see how this season turns out, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, because we're going to be trying to post 2 games per week here on this channel. Try to. And we're going to do some betting polls will be fully explained in the Discord in the sports section. Good luck to everyone this season. And remember, every Fredling makes his own luck.